Alright, it's Barry and today on Grow It I'm looking at paraffin heaters for keeping your plants warm over winter. It's the last week of the year and it's starting to get really cold now as we head into winter. We've even had snow here this week, which we don't usually get, so it has been pretty cold. But the next couple of days it is forecast to go under freezing and pretty much stay there for the week. So I thought I'd better get on top of it and make sure that I've got a heater in my greenhouse just to make sure that mainly my kiwi plant doesn't freeze and makes it through to next year, because it's done really well this year and I want to make sure that that keeps going. Because I don't have electricity at the allotment, I've decided to go with a paraffin heater, and that was supposed to be going with the insulation in the greenhouse. So I was bubble wrapping all the inside of the greenhouse until the top got smashed in, and that pulled it all down. And honestly, I can't be bothered doing it again because it took absolutely ages and it's an absolute pain. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set up the paraffin heater in there. I've been in today and it was like 5 or 6 degrees and it was 1 degree outside, so it's not doing too bad. It's staying relatively warm compared to outside. So I just want to make sure that it's got that little bit of extra protection with the heater, just to make sure that it doesn't dip below freezing around the kiwi plant for the next couple of days, just while it is going to be sub-zero outside. And while we're on the subject, that was supposed to be keeping my sweet peas warm, but this week a mouse has been in and it's eating all the leaves off them, so everything seems to be going wrong in there at the moment. But I'll do some more of them in spring. I've got loads and loads of seeds left, so maybe February or March I'll get another sowing of them going and make sure that we've got plenty of those for next year. Apart from that, we've got the strawberry plants in there that I want to just keep above freezing, just to make sure they get through the winter. Got a couple in the little pots that I've grown from the runners. I've got the onion that I grew from the bit of onion that I cut off the end. That's still growing in there, and I've got my lettuces and stuff. Yeah, I think that's it really. That's all I've really got in that greenhouse. So I just want to make sure that they all keep warm, don't go below freezing, and make it through into spring. I haven't used a paraffin heater before, so it's a new one for me. Let's get it unboxed, get it set up and see how easy that is. And yeah, let's have a look at it. So here it is. This is the one that I picked up. It's from B&Q and it's an Apollo single greenhouse heater, which is 300 watts of heat. It was £30 and the first impressions on it, the box is rubbish. Like, this is one of the worst boxes ever. Like, they were all falling out of the box in the shop. Like, it's even falling apart at the seams. It's just got like these 2 little cardboard clip things at either end, so don't like trust it when you're carrying it around because it will fall out. I've nearly dropped it a few times because of that, so I've had to carry it sideways everywhere. So yeah, that could be better, but obviously that's not really important apart from getting it home. So let's just have a look what's inside the box. So first we've got the chimney. Then we've got the burner with the wicks. They're already attached, that's alright. We've got some instructions, quite a nice big tank. And then we've just got the 2 heat distributors for on top. So I'll just take all these plastic bags off and then we're ready to put it together. So this first piece just says that there's clips and the instructions have been replaced with screws, so that's easy enough to keep an eye out for. And the instruction book is pretty good. It's got some good tips and things in there for the operation. So let's just move them out of the way. So first let's just have a look at the actual burner itself. It seems really nicely designed. It's got 2 dials there just for adjusting the length of the wicks, and obviously you've got the wicks going through, and then you've got an airflow regulator on the other side. So yeah, that's really good quality actually. Then we've got the tank. This is really nice as well. This is quite a big tank. Apparently a full fill on this will last a week. It's a bit like an oil drum really. Yeah, that'll do the job. Obviously this just goes straight in there. It's got a thread on it. You just stick it in the hole, give it a twist, and that is locked in and ready to go. So yeah, really easy. This bit I'm not too sure on. This seems a bit flimsy actually. It's really, really thin. It's like aluminium or something, but yeah, that could be a bit more substantial, I think. It's not really got a thread on it or anything, so that just sits on there like that, and that's pretty much free to spin around there. So yeah, that could be better, but you know, everything else there seems pretty nice quality. So, oh yeah, these are for the top bit. And then this is your heat dissipator here. It's just got 2 little cut-out bits there that you just need to press down with your finger. And that'll let that sit onto the top bit of the chimney there. So yeah, just bend them out and they'll just sit straight on top of the other piece.
just one at each end. And then you can see that there's 2 little holes already cut out, ready for that to just sit on top of, and that'll dissipate the heat as it comes out at the top of the chimney. There we go, that just sits on top of there. There's 2 holes already pre-drilled. I've not got a screwdriver, so I'm going to use my drill. Just blast that in there. One on the other side. Just get that in there. It's really hard this with gloves on. There we go, that's done. And then this bit just sits on top like that. Again, this could probably be a bit more sturdy. You can sort of see that isn't very steady at all. So yeah, that could, maybe a thread or something on the chimney would help that be a bit more stable maybe. I mean, let's just lift that off. And we're ready to fill it. So take out the little plastic bung. Stick a funnel in and you're ready to go. And I've got some premium paraffin, also from B&Q. This bottle's 5 litres, around £7. There we go, that's done. Stick your cap back in, and that bottle was just the right amount to fill the tank. There we go, and it's been an hour, and I've just left it so that the paraffin can soak up into the wicks, and I can just touch that there and I can feel that it has soaked up that paraffin. So this is ready to go. And there we go, it's in location now in the big greenhouse right next to my kiwi plant. All the leaves have died off on this now, and it's dormant for winter. And then I've just made this little bit of an extra little mini greenhouse as well, to some bubble wrap and shelving, just to keep those plants in there a little bit warmer, and it'll capture some of the heat off this. You'll notice that it's got a bit of black on it because I've already lit it once and my camera wasn't filming, so I've had to do it all again. There we go, and as easy as that, you can tell that it's really soaked with the paraffin because it's just caught straight away. And then just use the little adjustment dials on the side just to reduce the height of those wicks until you get a really nice small flame. There we go, and what you want is a steady, constant flame. No smoke or flickering. There we go. And then all we've got to do is just stick the chimney on the top again. And then just on the side here, you've got the little viewing window, just so you can see inside and make sure that your flame is right. And obviously you can check that it's still lit as well, maybe if you come in the morning and you just want to have a quick check. And there we go, that is all done, that is set up, and I can feel the warmth coming off it already. So yeah, that's really good. That'll disperse the heat. I put it sideways so that the heat comes out of the sides towards the kiwi plant, and then it comes out the other side going into that little mini greenhouse just from this end here. So yeah, that's great. Yeah, I can feel it. It's warm already, so I'm convinced that that's going to work. It's only a small one and it won't heat the whole greenhouse. I just want it to heat this small little space here. So that's it for today, and hopefully that heater is going to be enough to make sure that those plants make it through winter and keep the frost off them over the next couple of days, and any other cold weather that's going to come in the next couple of months. Maybe you've been considering getting one yourself, and hopefully that has helped if you are considering getting one, and you can see how easy it is to set up and give you a bit of an idea what to expect. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for loads of gardening videos. We've got loads of stuff coming up. Next week is January, so we're going to be getting ready for everything to grow next year. I'm going to do a preview of all the plants that I'm going to be growing next year. I've got absolutely tons of seeds and loads of different cool varieties that I'm going to be growing. Loads of tomatoes, loads of chilies and things like that. And then we've got the big tomato experiment. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. Don't miss any of those videos. And let me know in the comments if you've had anything particularly successful this year, anything that you've grown that's worked out really well, or even anything that you're planning on growing for next year. That would be really cool to hear. So yeah, make sure you let me know, and I'll see you next time.